Imagine standing on the edge of a storm, winds howling, chaos swirling around you, yet feeling a profound sense of calm within. How is it possible to stay grounded when life's storms hit? This is the power of resilience, a strength that allows you to not just survive, but thrive in the face of adversity. Today, I'm going to show you how to build unshakable resilience using 5 powerful Stoic practices. These are not just abstract ideas, but actionable strategies that have stood the test of time, helping countless individuals navigate life's toughest challenges. Resilience isn't about avoiding hardships. It's about confronting them with a mindset that turns obstacles into opportunities. Whether you're facing personal struggles, professional setbacks, or just the daily grind, these Stoic principles will arm you with the mental and emotional tools to stay strong. And the best part? These practices are simple to start, but their impact can be life-changing. If you're serious about building resilience and want to transform the way you handle life's challenges, take a moment to hit that subscribe button. Join our community of thinkers who are committed to mastering their minds and living with purpose. Let's dive in and start your journey towards becoming unshakable. Principle 1. The power of the dichotomy of control. Have you ever found yourself tangled in frustration over something you couldn't change? Perhaps it was the outcome of an important meeting, the actions of a loved one, or even the state of the world. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, often faced these very frustrations as he governed an empire. Yet, he maintained an extraordinary sense of calm. How? Through the power of the dichotomy of control, the principle that guided his every decision. The dichotomy of control is a deceptively simple yet profoundly powerful concept. It's the idea that life is divided into 2 categories: things we can control and things we cannot. What falls within our control? Our thoughts, actions, and responses. What lies outside of it? Everything else: other people's opinions, the past, the future, and even the weather. Marcus Aurelius knew that by focusing on his own actions and mindset, he could navigate the immense pressures of ruling Rome with grace and wisdom, leaving the rest to fate. Imagine how liberating it would be to let go of the need to control everything around you. How much energy do you spend worrying about things beyond your influence? Now, picture redirecting that energy into what you can control: your decisions, your reactions, your attitude. This is where true power lies, and it's a key to resilience. When you understand this distinction, you're no longer at the mercy of external events. Instead, you become the master of your own life. But how do you apply this in daily life? Next time you're faced with a challenge, pause and ask yourself, is this within my control? If it is, take deliberate action. If it's not, practice letting go. This doesn't mean you become passive or indifferent. It means you channel your energy into what truly matters: your response. Over time, this practice strengthens your resilience, enabling you to face life's storms with calm and clarity. As we delve deeper into the Stoic practices, we'll explore a technique that may seem counterintuitive, but is incredibly powerful in building mental fortitude: negative visualization. Stay with me, because this next practice could completely shift the way you approach adversity. Principle 2. Embrace negative visualization. Imagine waking up one day and everything you cherish has vanished. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? But what if I told you that deliberately imagining such scenarios could actually make you stronger, more resilient, and ultimately happier? This practice, known as negative visualization, is one of the most powerful tools in the Stoic arsenal. it might sound grim, but this ancient technique has been used for centuries to prepare minds for the unexpected and to appreciate life's blessings more deeply. Negative visualization is about mentally rehearsing worst-case scenarios, not to dwell in negativity, but to prepare for adversity before it strikes. The Stoics believed that by confronting these potential hardships in our minds, we reduce their emotional impact if they ever occur. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, advised his followers to regularly contemplate the loss of their loved ones, wealth, or status. By doing so, they would be less likely to be caught off guard and more capable of handling such losses with grace. Think about it. How often do we take things for granted? Our health, relationships, even the roof over our heads. By practicing negative visualization, you're training your mind to appreciate these things more fully, while also building resilience against their possible loss. For instance, imagine how you would cope if you lost your job tomorrow. What steps would you take? What emotions would you experience? By exploring these questions now, you reduce the fear and anxiety that such a situation might bring, making you more prepared to face it head-on. But there's another, even more profound benefit. Negative visualization helps you cultivate gratitude. When you regularly consider life without the things you love, you begin to cherish them more deeply. This gratitude is a powerful antidote to the dissatisfaction and longing that often plague our minds. As Epictetus famously said, "He who does not expect the unexpected will not find it when it comes." By expecting and preparing for the unexpected, you build a mental fortress that shields you from the blows of fate. As you ponder this practice, consider implementing it in your daily life. Spend a few minutes each day reflecting on the possible loss of something you hold dear, not to instill fear, but to build resilience and deepen your appreciation. It's a simple exercise, yet its impact can be profound. Next, we'll explore how mindfulness and reflection, a practice closely related to negative visualization, can further enhance your resilience and bring clarity to your life. Stay with me, because this next technique is all about mastering the present moment. Principle 3. Mindfulness and reflection. Have you ever found yourself lost in thought, replaying past mistakes or worrying about future uncertainties? It's a common experience, but what if you could break free from this mental trap and find peace in the present moment? This is where the Stoic practice of mindfulness and reflection comes into play. A technique that not only enhances your resilience, but also brings clarity and calm to your daily life. Imagine standing in the chaos of a busy city street. Cars honking, people rushing by, and yet, amidst all this noise, there's a person sitting quietly on a bench, completely absorbed in the present moment. This image captures the essence of Stoic mindfulness. The world may be chaotic, but you can find stillness within. The Stoics believed that by practicing mindfulness, being fully present and aware of our thoughts without judgment, we can gain control over our emotions and reactions. It's about observing your thoughts as they arise without getting swept away by them. Mindfulness in Stoicism is not just about peace, it's about power, the power to choose how you respond to life's challenges. When you practice mindfulness, you create a space between stimulus and response, allowing you to act with intention rather than react impulsively. For example, when faced with criticism or adversity, a mindful person pauses, reflects, and responds in a way that aligns with their values, rather than lashing out in anger or frustration. But mindfulness alone is just the beginning. The Stoics paired it with reflection, a practice of regularly reviewing one's actions, thoughts, and feelings. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, would end each day by reflecting on his actions, considering what he did well and where he could improve. This habit of reflection not only helped him grow as a leader, but also fortified his resilience, allowing him to face each new day with renewed purpose. To apply this in your life, start by setting aside a few minutes each day to practice mindfulness. Focus on your breath, observe your thoughts, and let them pass without judgment. Then, at the end of the day, take a moment to reflect. What went well today? What could you have handled better? This simple routine can transform the way you handle stress and challenges, making you more resilient and grounded. As you incorporate mindfulness and reflection into your daily routine, you'll find yourself more present, more aware, and more in control of your emotions. But there's another key to resilience that goes hand in hand with these practices: embracing change. In the next section, we'll explore how accepting and adapting to change can further strengthen your ability to navigate life's uncertainties. Stay tuned, because this next insight might just change the way you view the world. Principle 4. Accept and embrace change. Picture this. You've meticulously planned out your week, every detail accounted for, when suddenly something unexpected throws your plans into disarray. How do you react? For many, such disruptions are a source of stress and frustration. But what if you could view these moments not as threats, but as opportunities? This is the essence of embracing change, a core Stoic practice that can significantly enhance your resilience. The Stoics understood that change is the only constant in life. Marcus Aurelius, facing the relentless pressures of leading an empire, frequently reminded himself that nothing is permanent, not our successes, not our failures. He wrote in his meditations, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." By internalizing this truth, he was able to navigate the ups and downs of life with a sense of calm and acceptance. Think about your own life. How many times have you resisted change, only to find that it led to unexpected growth or new opportunities? Embracing change doesn't mean passively accepting everything that happens. Rather, it's about understanding that every change brings with it the potential for growth. It's about being flexible, adapting to new circumstances, and finding ways to thrive in the face of uncertainty. Consider the story of the oak tree and the reed. When a storm hits, the mighty oak stands rigid, resisting the wind, while the reed bends and sways with the force of the storm. When the storm passes, the oak may be broken, but the reed stands tall, unharmed. This simple fable beautifully illustrates the Stoic approach to change. Those who adapt, who bend without breaking, are the ones who endure. In practical terms, embracing change means being proactive rather than reactive. When faced with unexpected challenges, instead of lamenting what has been lost, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow? This mindset shift not only reduces the stress associated with change, but also empowers you to take control of your own narrative. Next time life throws you a curveball, instead of resisting, try leaning into it. Consider how this change might serve you in ways you hadn't anticipated. This practice will not only build your resilience, but will also help you find opportunities in adversity. As we move forward, we'll explore how cultivating the 4 cardinal virtues of Stoicism, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, can further solidify your resilience and guide you in living a virtuous and balanced life. This final piece of the puzzle ties all the previous practices together, creating a powerful framework for navigating life's challenges with strength and integrity. Stay with me, because this next section will reveal how these timeless virtues can transform your approach to everyday life. Principle 5. Cultivate the 4 Cardinal. Imagine standing at a crossroads, faced with a decision that could change the course of your life. What guides you in making the right choice? For the Stoics, the answer lies in the cultivation of the 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues form the bedrock of Stoic philosophy, offering a moral compass that not only steers us through life's challenges, but also strengthens our resilience in the process. Let's start with wisdom, the virtue that the Stoics considered foundational. Wisdom is about seeing the world clearly, understanding the nature of things, and making decisions based on reason rather than impulse. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, constantly reminded himself to seek clarity and to act in accordance with nature. Wisdom helps us navigate complexity, cutting through the noise of our emotions and the chaos of the world around us. It's like having a lighthouse in a storm. No matter how turbulent the seas, wisdom keeps you on course. Now, think about a time when you had to face something you feared. Maybe it was standing up for yourself, making a difficult decision, or stepping into the unknown. This is where courage comes into play. Courage, in Stoicism, isn't about the absence of fear, but about moving forward despite it. The Stoics believed that true courage is acting in accordance with your principles, even when it's uncomfortable or risky. It's about standing firm in the face of adversity and choosing to do what's right, not what's easy. Remember, courage isn't just for heroes, it's for anyone who chooses to live by their values every day. Then there's justice, the virtue that compels us to treat others with fairness and respect. In a world that often seems driven by self-interest, justice reminds us that we are all part of a larger community, interconnected and responsible for one another. The Stoics believed that by practicing justice, we contribute to the greater good, creating a more harmonious and resilient society. Reflect on your own interactions. Are you acting justly, even when it's challenging? Justice isn't just about big, heroic acts. It's about everyday fairness and kindness. Finally, temperance, the virtue of self-control and moderation, teaches us to find balance in our desires and actions. It's the practice of exercising restraint and avoiding excess, whether in our consumption, emotions, or behaviors. Seneca, another prominent Stoic philosopher, often wrote about the dangers of indulging too much in pleasure or giving in to anger. Temperance is like the anchor that keeps us steady, preventing us from being swept away by our impulses. By practicing temperance, we maintain our inner equilibrium, which is crucial for resilience. As you reflect on these virtues, consider how they apply to your own life. Do you strive to act with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance? How might these virtues guide you through your current challenges? The Stoics believed that by cultivating these virtues, we not only improve ourselves, but also become better equipped to handle life's difficulties with grace and strength. But our journey doesn't end here. The virtues provide the foundation, but it's the daily application of these principles that truly transforms our lives. In the conclusion, we'll bring together all the Stoic practices we've explored, focusing on control, visualizing challenges, mindfulness, embracing change, and living virtuously to create a powerful framework for resilience. Stay tuned, because the final piece will show you how to integrate these practices into a cohesive strategy for living your best life. As we come to the end of this journey, imagine yourself standing stronger, more resilient, and more in control than ever before. You've learned how to focus on what you can control, prepare for life's uncertainties with negative visualization, stay grounded through mindfulness and reflection, embrace change with open arms, and live by the timeless virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These aren't just abstract ideas. They're practical tools that you can start using today to transform your life. Think about the challenges you're facing right now. How might these Stoic practices help you navigate them? Can you see how focusing on what you can control rather than what you can't might relieve some of the stress? Or how embracing change rather than resisting it could open up new possibilities? By integrating these principles into your daily routine, you're not just surviving, you're thriving no matter what life throws your way. But this is just the beginning. Stoicism is a lifelong practice, a continuous journey toward becoming the best version of yourself. As you move forward, keep these practices close, reflect on them, adapt them to your life, and most importantly, apply them. The more you practice, the stronger your resilience will become, and the more capable you'll be of facing any challenge with calm and confidence. If you've found value in these Stoic teachings, I encourage you to make this philosophy a part of your daily life. And if you're looking to continue this journey, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay connected with more insights and tools to help you live a more resilient and fulfilling life. Let's keep growing stronger together. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Remember, resilience isn't built overnight, but with each small step you take, you're moving closer to a life of strength, peace, and unshakable calm. Until next time, stay resilient, stay focused, and keep striving to be the best you can be.